People, welcome back to Uncensored Minds. What is this, 163? Episode 163, I believe. Make sure y'all like and share the video, all that good stuff towards greatest conversation. This is our last show of the year, people. We might start a little bit of shit. We might say a couple of things. I get in trouble every episode, so I'm gonna get in trouble. It's been a great year, though. Shout out to y'all, Aisha and Nell. Thank both of y'all for doing a great job. What's up? Introduce yourselves.
What's up? What's up? It's your girl Ish.
No, you already know.
It's Nell Gotti back again.
Yes,
Back again.
On
again.
it. I miss y'all. On one.
Back again, people. Back again. All right, people. Let's get into the icebreaker, man. So, people, the icebreaker question of the day is: name something that you used to hate as a kid, or didn't know how to do, or didn't know as a kid that you love or like or appreciate now. So it could be a food, person, place, thing. It could be whatever you want it to be. Something that you hated as a kid or didn't know, and now you like it or love it. What we got?
I'm gonna jump right in there. I used to hate sitting down.
Not sitting down.
I used to hate the idea of like just chilling.
Sitting still.
Yeah, but now I relish in that moment. Like whenever I get opportunities to chill and do nothing, oh my God, it's heaven. It is heaven. I don't have to be outside. I don't have to be on the go and the move all the time like that. When I have the opportunity to just sit and do nothing, oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeesh.
That's a good one, though. That definitely is a good one. I don't know. It wasn't a lot of things that I didn't like as a kid. But I'm probably go with the food situation. I used to, and I said it to you guys, I used to hate Brussels sprouts. Hate them. Nasty. And I just could not get with them, but now I love them.
Okay, not the hard ass cabbage.
Yes.
Yeah, not the hard ass
No,
cabbage.
if you do them right, they're
That's what
nice
they always
and
say,
soft
and
and
I never-
roasted and seasoned.
I like roasted broccoli. I don't want no roasted broccoli sprouts. I like roasted broccoli though. Yeah, I'll probably have to stay on the food top. It's definitely gonna be like salmon for me, asparagus, all these things as a kid. I was not fucking with. Only greens I was fucking with as a kid was broccoli and cabbage. But I love asparagus now. Asparagus might be my number one right now.
Okay.
Love asparagus.
So there's nothing that y'all can think of right now that you hated as a kid, though. Like a thing that you did.
Yeah, like for me, like
Y'all let us know in the chat.
Kid, I was so, again, like we talked about last week, we were so free and was so like unadulterated. Now, we so guarded as adults, but
I probably hated the beach, man.
like the beach.
you still hate the beach.
Yeah, I do still hate the beach.
Like, I'm like, you still hate the beach. I mean,
Sorry.
you might indulge in
Yeah, I
it
just
every
indulge
now and
in it
again,
now.
but you still hate the beach.
That's true. That's true.
I don't like getting in the water. I don't get in the water, but I be sitting by on a little sand or whatever.
How long can you sit on the beach now?
I can sit there for a little minute, just chill.
A couple hours?
Yeah, if it's on some chill.
I'm bored. 20 minutes is my limit.
All day. I can be on the beach
sand
all day.
irks me.
Right.
The sand irks my life because it gets into everything. But other than that, I'm cool on the chilling.
Facts, man. Yeah, definitely. I'm good on the beach. Sorry, I tried to change my mind. I tried to force myself.
Try to force yourself. It didn't work.
I could not tell a lie. It was
It did not work. It did not work.
Sorry, man. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. All right, people. There was a little mishap that happened the other day where Ish posted on our Uncensored Minds Facebook page. If y'all,
This hat.
yeah. If y'all have not followed the Uncensored Minds Facebook page, please go there now and follow the Uncensored Minds, like and share and follow the Uncensored Minds Facebook page.
What did she
Yeesh.
do now?
What did it say?
Okay, so it was a little snippet of a young lady basically stating, hey, listen, if you don't say I love you, then I'm not taking it for face value. I don't think you love me because you're not saying I. Who do you love if you say love you? I don't know if you're
Was that
loving.
the cute little light skin Joan or something? Was she white or was she light skin?
No, she was brown skin. She was a brown skin
I
chick.
gotta go back and look at it.
Yeah, she was a brown skin chick. And basically, if you say love you, people don't feel that it holds much value if you're not saying I love you. I guess the term,
Does it matter to the person?
I think,
Like if you talking to your grandma, you say "love you, grandma." Is your grandma supposed to feel some type of way that you didn't say "I love you, grandma"?
Or what if you say love you too, babe? Does that not mean that I don't love you because I didn't say
Let's stay
I?
right there now. So is it different if you use love LUV or LOVE?
Oh, I don't never LUV. I'm always LOVE.
Does that matter to you?
no, it doesn't matter to me. I can see where some people it could matter to, because love is like such a, not a slang. The LUV, it's not slang, but it's just used in the short context that you could just actually throw out there to anyone. So I can see where people are, feeling a type of way about leaving out the I and changing the format of love, LOVE, to LUV.
All right, I got beef, man. I'm starting some beef. It's our last show of the year. Y'all being PC right now. I'm gonna go right to their fucking comments.
You going right to the comments?
I'm gonna go right to their fucking comments, and I want to start by saying, yeah, I want to start by saying, I probably rarely use either one of them. I'm not a person who just like regularly says I love you or even love you. So like, it's going to be far and few in between where somebody could tell you I even said that. Only because I think I was scarred from watching Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Just,
No.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Because after he said I love you, then she wanted to kill him. So I'll be real mindful about, just throwing that around when you don't mean it. But yeah, I'll like write it on a card or something, or I'll text it. But it's very rare that you're gonna hear me say it out of my mouth.
Or even, I think even they were saying, I think she was even saying back on the text part as well. Like if you text back "love you," it doesn't mean anything.
Right. That is.
And a lot of people
Yeah.
were saying in the comments that
Oh yeah, she's a cutie. That's what I thought. It was a cute Joan. All right, let's see what it says here. All right, people, y'all started it. Now we gonna finish it. All right.
It caused a lot of commotion, I see.
Shout out to Big Barb. Big Barb said, "Don't get her started." And then she said, "Some people think this is childish or see it as not being a big deal." Maybe Barb is on the good side. Let me say. Oh no, she's not. Barbara's on the on the other side of. She's saying don't say it like how people say. Well, at least I said it. She's saying no, don't fucking say that. If you're gonna say it how it's supposed to be say, and say I love you the full way, to the person. What are y'all thoughts on that? Or y'all want me to just keep going down with the people, man? Because Barb says she's hot and she's finished and she about to go fuck somebody up right now. That's what it say right here.
She's about to go fuck somebody up.
Yeah.
Damn, Barb. My fault. I ain't mean to start no shit.
All right. Gloria Clayton says, I too agree with the ladies. However, I'm not that vocal about it. See, she's not vocal about it like me too. Mm-hmm. I know that it has two different meanings, she says. Says, don't say it. if you don't mean it. The heart always knows the truth. What do y'all think about people saying it and don't mean it?
Oh yeah, now that's whack. That's whack as shit.
I don't really sit there and decipher a person's meaning if they mean it or not. Who am I to judge you by what you say? Because
All right, so what happens if somebody just meets you now and then they be like, "No, I love you."
yeah, that's different. That's different. Like, yeah, if you meeting a person and whatever, and they say love you, you know, you just be like, oh, well, is that real? But that could just be that person. You know what I mean? But I don't think a person doesn't love you no less, especially if it's your person. Let's say it's your person. Let's say it's your person, and you text your person, "I love you," and they say love you back or love you too, babe. That does not mean that they don't love you just because they didn't personalize it by saying "I."
Right.
Because they also personalized it by saying "babe," "baby," "sweetheart," or whatever. So that still makes it unique to you.
Now that I think of it, maybe it's in response to me not doing it. I don't think girls do it a lot to me. I don't think girls say "I love you" a lot to me. So do they not love me?
Now, as
Right.
a woman, as
That's
the
what I'm
woman
saying.
on the panel, Ish, how do you feel? Because you posted this.
Yes,
right?
I posted it.
Wait
How
a
do
minute,
you
y'all didn't
feel?
answer my question. Do that mean that they don't love me?
That's what I'm asking. I don't say it.
Oh yeah,
I don't
no,
think that does it.
absolutely not. Like for me, I don't pay attention to the context of like necessarily what someone says. Like I don't say because you don't say I that you don't fully love me. Like if your actions are showing me that you love me, you could maybe not say it that often.
That's what I was about to say, E. So if it's in a case where somebody asks me and I show my actions to you, but I never say the words to you, are you good with that?
Yeah, I would be okay with that because for me, words don't constitute how you feel about me. It's what your actions show me that are the most is what's most meaningful to me.
Now, do you agree if your person never said the words to you, would you feel any kind of way?
No.
As long as they showed it though, right?
Yeah, because words is just words a lot
Right.
of times, right? Like people can say a lot of things. It doesn't mean that they don't mean it or they do mean it. Plus, if you say it, all right, I'll take you for what it's worth. Because look, it's the same thing. Like if I say I miss you,
Right.
and they say
Miss
miss you
you.
too, or miss you, or
Miss you too.
miss you as well,
Right.
or it doesn't like. Does that not make it unique to you? Because you said it.
I
and
think
responded back.
sometimes a lot of this can be coming from a jaded state because a lot of times people use that as a cheat code. Like people would normally be like, if somebody says "I love you," you would just say "love you," so you're not really saying it to them specifically. So it's like I never really said "I love you," so you can't really say. I'm telling you, this is a real thing. I promise y'all, this is a real thing. I've seen it. This is a real thing. All right, but
So
let's.
because they say I haven't said I love you means it's not.
Right.
They really
Right.
didn't say it.
Right.
Just because they said love you.
Right.
They just trying to match
Right.
saying something back because you've stated it.
Right. They're just saying it so you won't say, "Well, I said I love you."
I
and you're
said
not
I
saying
love you, and then you didn't say it
So,
back.
so I guess it's a state
Okay.
of if a person doesn't, yeah, that's how they look at it. So if they look at it like a person really doesn't love you, they're just saying it back. So because you said it, but if you put the I in it, that means you mean it. That's how people take it. But
Yeah.
let's go down the comments some more. So Janine says the I is very important. Hold on, because I got lost somewhere. Let me find that fucking shit again. Yeah, so
Hi, it's very important.
she said the I is very important.
Okay.
Fuck. Can I get to the page, people?
So while we sitting here, while we waiting for T to get to the others, question for the viewers: what makes the I unique to you? Explain a little bit more. Like help those that are viewing this, those that will view this at some point, and even for the panel to understand why you feel like you need the
All right,
I.
I got it
in front
now.
of the I
So-
love you.
Janine said the I is very important when saying I love you, period. That's Janine's statement. And Diana's statement is she agrees with Helen saying you can say love you to anybody. The I individualizes it. It says, but showing I love you carries more weight. And she says she also agrees with Barb saying that it's a big deal. Yeah, she said when you don't say the I, it's not coming from the heart. So don't say it.
So do y'all? All right. Question.
So
So if your kids, you tell your kids, "I love you," and they say, "Love you too, mom," are you gonna tell? Are you looking at your kids like they don't love you? Because that's common.
right.
Are y'all just saying that to your significant others?
Yeah, I think they give an
I
excuse.
say
Is it just?
that a
Are you
lot.
excusing family and kids?
Right.
But you're for your significant other, you're placing that connotation on them, saying if you don't put I in front of love you, then it's not genuine.
Right.
Because if your kids say it to you, "Mom, I love you too," or "Mom, love you too," or whatever, does that not have the same
Right.
instance?
It should all around the board, and I say it a lot. Like now that we're saying, my mom will be like, "I love you," and I'll be like, "Love you too, mom."
Yeah.
I'll say it, or I'll say somebody will say, "I love you," Ish. All right, love you too.
Yeah. And are you
I
being,
do say it
are
a
you
lot.
not being genuine with that?
No, I'm absolutely 100% being genuine with it. I just think
Wait a
it's
minute.
how it comes out
Wait a
too.
minute. Wait a
Because you
minute.
could say, "Oh, I love you too,"
I
and
want to
sometimes
bring.
you just like love you too.
I want to bring Lady B and Angelia to the front of the court. First, I want to say shout out to Lady B because she said, "Fuck those words. I need the actions, and I need to feel, you know, the feeling of being loved. I don't care about those words." So
Facts.
shout out to Lady B.
What up, LB?
But Angelia said, "Damn all of that." She says, "In my family, you have to say I love you. You can't even say I love you too. You only can say I love you."
Wow. I mean, for some people, it seems like it's definitely imperative that it's said a specific way, that it's said specifically, and if it's not, it doesn't hold any weight. But I feel like sometimes, the basis is then only placed on the words, and it's taking away from the actual actions because you know anybody can say anything to you. It don't mean shit. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody could clearly say I love you,
Right.
and then they could do you dirty.
Facts.
So
Or talk about you behind
right,
your back, or
right.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
So I mean, I'm not taking for face value somebody that says I love you, Ish, as oh my God, this person truly loves me, because in all actuality it's going to be the actions that are going to show that.
All right, I got two more people to bring to the court, people, right now. We're going to bring Helen and we're going to bring Mildred to the court, man. Now, Helen says, if you just say love you, that is way too casual for her and she don't want to hear that shit. And she says, I makes it seem more individualized, and those three words are serious when you say it to somebody. So I need the I involved. And Mildred says, about time somebody said this shit. All right, these people are not cursing, but I'm just adding spice to it. So Mildred says, it's about time somebody says this, and I'm very vocal about those words. She says, if I say I love you and you say love you, I will never, ever, 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 ever say I love you to you again.
All right. So now my question to everyone is this not what we have been talking about in detail, show after show after show after show, about conditional and unconditional love? If you unconditionally love somebody and that's your feeling of love, and you're expressing your feeling of love to someone, why is it required for them to say what you want them to say back in order for that love to be genuine on your part.
Right.
Right? It's I get it. I get people want to hear what they want to hear and they need what they need for their own mental trepidation. But at some point, you're telling me that if I don't say I in front of love you, you're going to stop saying you're going to stop loving me, or you're going to stop
No,
telling me
I'm
you
gonna
love
stop
me.
saying it.
But how can you stop saying something that you feel for a person
Genuine.
based upon your feelings?
Right. All right.
Based
I
upon
want to
your-
see
just
if
want
I.
to understand it.
Yeah, I want to see if I could find a correlation to this. So I'm gonna see if I can equate this to, like, you know how we have nicknames or whatever. So what if you tell somebody that I want, like, this is what you can call me, or they have a nickname for you, and they call you something else? Are you answering to that?
It's my name.
No, if she calls you something else like if she if she calls you doodle head, and she just run around y'all outside, she calling you doodle head. Are you answering?
If that's her nickname, if that's her pet name for me
Right.
at that moment, yeah,
Even if it's a pet name that you hate.
that's her. That's unique to her. Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying. See how you just said that's unique to her?
Yes.
That's what they said. When you put the I in it, it makes it unique to them.
Absolutely. I get it.
Yeah.
I said I get it. But I'm again, why does that not make my question then is let's say they say, love you too, babe. Is that not still unique to you?
I don't think Bay is unique to I hate Bay.
But let's say but if I say doodlehead, which that was what you said, or Dina,
Right.
that's my little nick, my whatever. If my mom says that to me, and she don't say I love you, Dino. She said, Dino, I love you.
Right.
Is that not me supposed to feel like I'm loved because that's her nickname for me? So she's individualizing it
Right.
in person and making it for me.
Right.
If I'm saying, babe, which I say to you every moment of the day,
Right.
I love you too, babe. Am I not still acknowledging you? Do I have to put I love you too, babe?
Yeah, I think they're putting a lot of extra spice on this I. And I guess I get it in the specific ways. So I would say rather like take the I out and replace it with the person's name or the nickname. Why not do that?
I get it. I mean, I get everything. Like, if that's a person's feeling, that's what they say they need. Cool. But to say I'm taking away my love,
No, she didn't say she was taking away her love. She said I'm not going to say it to you anymore.
but just to stop telling somebody you love them because
Yeah, that's a big extreme.
because of I,
Right.
is it too harsh?
Yeah, it's a bit extreme. That's a big extreme. That's a big extreme.
Right.
All right, we got another person to bring to the court, people. Shout out to Tina Renee. Tina Renee says, if you leave the I out, you broke my heart.
She died. That's what she said. She did.
I know, but my thing is
So what you think? My question to you is, what do you think?
I don't care about these three little words. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. I love the song and everything, but I don't care about those three little words. It's not that deep to me. I agree with what somebody said earlier. The actions, I think it was Lady B. The actions mean way more than those three little words. Like I said, I rarely heard it, or I rarely hear it now, and I don't look at my people like they don't love me.
But this is also
I have-
too. Go ahead.
sorry, Tina Renee. I have a question for you. Does it break your heart because you've said I love you and you're putting that into the atmosphere as such, and then it's just like you feel like you just get back this love you too, and then that just kind of takes away from the feeling that you are feeling? Or is it that you genuinely think that their actions are not correlating with their words? Like, what is it about it that is breaking, like, that would break your heart? I can see, like, feeling a certain way, but breaking the heart is, like, heavy. So what specifically makes you feel that way?
Those are the entitlements, man. Those are entitlements because shout out to Barb because she also said when people don't love themselves, that's a part of it. They don't love themselves, so they might not say I love you. It says they try to use excuses like I was doing something or I was in a rush. And she says, I don't give a fuck what you were doing. I don't care if you were in a rush. She says, slow the fuck down and say the whole thing with the I in it when you're speaking to me. Because when I speak to you, once again now, when I speak to you, I say it this way to you. So I want you to say it back to me this way. That's what Barb is saying. Isn't this a conversation? Shouldn't this be a conversation?
It's a conversation.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a conversation.
And then I mean, like, and in that communication, it should be a happy medium met. You know what I mean? But again, even if that's something that doesn't come naturally, like I love you, and just love you flows off. What is that person doing to back up?
Right.
Like, so we shouldn't place a lot of emphasis on the word portion of it. You know what I mean? I think things sometimes.
Because what and not to cut you off, because a couple weeks ago on the show, you said there's certain aspects of hearing love and hearing and seeing that and feeling that you didn't experience.
Right.
So if you didn't experience that and you don't know how to articulate that, you just saying it is just saying it.
Right. That's why I don't say it.
You could just say I love you to suffice somebody,
Right.
because that's sufficing that moment. But that don't really mean that it holds true for you.
Right.
Because you may have never experienced that to even say it back. So I think yes, I get it. Everybody wants to feel how they want to feel. But then when you dig deep into the situation, is it authentic? Is it contrived? Is it just being done just to satisfy the moment? Or is it coming from a genuine place? Because the genuine place might just be coming from love you too.
Right.
And they just might be saying it. They say it because they mean it. Because a person could not say it at all.
Facts.
Right.
What happens what if the person ain't saying shit?
That's what I was about to say. Ish, if I said to you, I never want to hear you say those words to me. But I'm not saying I don't want you to love me. I just don't want you to. Those words can mean something to me. It could be I could be have a traumatized experience, whatever it may be. But I said to you, I don't want you to say those words to me. Would you oblige? Or would you sometimes feel yourself slipping up and still saying the words?
Yeah, because I'm human, so I would find myself slipping up and saying them. But I would definitely try to, adhere to your requests. You know what I mean? Because for some reason or another, it's making you feel or it makes you feel a kind of way, or you don't like it, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna try, but I just think human nature in me as an individual, I'm still gonna probably slip up and then be like, my bad.
I think that this always goes back to what I always say. Everything's a conversation. So in that, when you get to that point, or maybe even before you get to that point, you should have a conversation with your person, your people, whoever, and say, how do you feel about this? Is this a thing for you? Is this something that you need? And things of that nature. So now you know where both sides stand. So if I was with somebody and they said, I understand that it's not a natural thing for you, but I need to hear this from you, then I could be like, all right, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, and sometimes it don't even be intentional. It could just be, just say, yo, I need this. I want you to say, I love you. And maybe you might get 2 or 3 texts that say, love you. But then they like, oh shit, let me be a little bit more expressive with the text. Or me saying I love you, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes it just could be that. Maybe they just got to process it in their mind, and then it comes out that way. But I don't see, to each his own. Everybody has their own gauge of what they need and what they want. If the word I extenuates the love for you, okay. If love you is cool, okay. You know what I mean? Again, because Lady V said it the best. It's all going to come down into the action that's going to represent what you're saying, right? If you're representing your love well, the words are The icing.
All right, so my last question on this topic, I want to ask both of y'all. What if your partner came to you and said, I need you to say this to me every morning and every night, and I also need you to text it to me like 2 or 3 times a day, just for my own personal reassurance? Are y'all obliging?
Nigga, what? It's like, no, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, I definitely would try to oblige, but I mean, yes, I would oblige if that's what they need. I'm not gonna, take away from their
You
needs.
know, a lot of people have a lot of insecurities, or
Yeah.
a lot of people, like Nell said earlier, in my case, haven't experienced love in certain manners, so they might need these extras. No, are you obliging?
I don't know. You want to say yes, but that's not reality. Because regardless of whatever excuse comes up or whatever that you happen, things happen where you don't say it every hour and hour.
Right.
Things might not happen like that. So that don't mean I don't love you no less because I didn't get an opportunity to say it to you at 3 o'clock, but I missed 4 or 5 and said it to you at 6. I ain't stopped loving you those 2 hours. Like,
Thanks.
Okay.
it just go back to a lot of things that. But if we going to go down this path of being cognizant of what other people's feelings, then we got to be cognizant on both sides. Because it could be the person might have said to you, "Hey, I'm not a texter. Call my phone."
Right.
And then you say, "Well, I didn't know if you were busy at work, or I didn't know what your schedule's like." So that then you gotta, if you want what you want, you gotta be able to give what the other person wants. It's a give and take.
Say it one more time
You know
for
what
the
I mean?
people in the back.
You can't give an excuse and not be accepting of someone else's excuse. It gotta be an even playing field.
Facts. All right, people. So we went through some of the comments, and y'all let us know, if we made some sense of this.
But yo, shout outs to the people that actually did comment, even though your comment was critiqued. There was no disrespect. It was definitely all love because it helps spurn these conversations and it helps us to get an understanding of what it is that's needed. Because it could be like, you know what? After the conversation tonight, and what we see in the comments tonight after this, it may be like, damn, I didn't think of that.
Or maybe I was thinking too much into that.
Or I was thinking, yeah. Or,
Right.
you know what? If that's what this might be necessary, then let me work on that. Because maybe I need to do a little bit better job at just using a few extra
How
words.
do y'all feel with y'all personal families? Like, do y'all say it a lot with your personal family members, or do you feel like y'all should say it more?
No, I'm a big dude with the family. I'm heavy in family. Again, I'm more what is it? Active than I'm just verbal. My family know I'm there for the people that I love. Like, regardless, I'm there for the people I love, and I let my actions dictate. Because far too often, we see a lot of things and hear a lot of things that don't always resonate with the truth. You could tell a person all day long, "I love you, I'm here for you." Just think. My cousin was just murdered.
Right. That's what I was going to go there, and I was going to ask. A lot of times, people feel like when somebody dies or something like that, they be like, "I never got a chance to, tell them I love them."
Not it- Or we say a lot of things that in the moment it sounds good, but we really can't facilitate. Prime example, my cousin just lost her son. What do you say to a person? What do you say to her? She's grieving because she lost something that came from her. Do you tell her, "I'm here for you. If you need anything, let me know," or everything is going to be all right? Because it's not going to be. So it's a lot of times I fall back and don't say anything because I've learned my lesson from doing it. I told somebody who I loved and cared about when their family was going through a situation and they lost a loved one that was close to them, everything gonna be all right. It didn't happen to be all right.
Right.
So now I live with that on my conscience of telling them that was gonna be all right, and weeks later they died. So how do you? I lied to you.
Right.
So sometimes a lot of times I've learned to just say, damn. If you need to talk or
A lot of times in those instances, they will say the lie is warranted. So a lot of times they will say, yeah, a lot of times they will say in a time like that, that the lie is warranted. Like I wouldn't, want that, and you probably would feel the same way. But a lot of times when people are in those specific places, like when they're with a parent or a sibling or whoever, and they know that this is a no-win situation.
all right. So,
But you telling them that everything's gonna be all right, they still, take that.
internalize that.
Right.
Yeah, that's different. I mean, that's understandable. But what if you tell somebody, I'm here, let me know if you need something, I'm here for you. I heard that. Thank you. But what if I come to you and say, yo, I need a suit?
Right.
I need a suit because I ain't got a suit to wear.
Right? Are you able to?
You told me to come to you. You told me to. And it's so. And we might
First
think
of all,
it's so
now they gonna say
minuscule or
you
so
too bougie.
childish.
They
to
gonna
think
say
of that.
they gonna say you too bougie now.
But I had a look. My brother did that to someone, right? And it was a joke, but it really wasn't. And it was like, well, I could use a new suit for the funeral because I don't have one.
Right.
And they looked at him crazy, like, how dare you?
Right.
But you asked me if I needed something, let you know.
Right.
So that's why I said people hold you accountable to the things that you say.
Right.
So I get it. So we could talk all day long and saying I love you versus love you, but then some point you got to show that shit.
Right.
And if you're not showing it, then I can say I love you a million times. I love you. But if that 1,000,001 time when you need me to show you and I'm not there to show you, all that shit I was saying was just
Talk.
But then it's somebody who says, love you, babe, love you, Darnell, love you, T, love you, Ish, and they show you that shit, then is it not real still?
It's definitely still real. Ish, what is your thoughts? With your family, do y'all say I love you a lot, or do you think y'all should say it more?
No, we say it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. It's always been habit for us, and I find that even more so now in the day and time where you just never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. You know what I mean? So we make it a point even more to say it, but we've always expressed our love. Like all of us, like cousins and everything, love you
See,
too.
I guess my shit is hereditary, and take it over my mama. Y'all can go see her if you want to. Like she's still around. She'll still come outside and check you. Like take it over my mama because I don't remember my mom saying it to me a lot or my father. They would write it on the cards like "love you." They wouldn't even say "I love you." It would say like "love mom" or "love dad." There's no I involved, but you knew that they loved you by their actions. They didn't have to say the words.
Right.
So yeah, that's how I was raised. Sorry, I say it all the time. I was raised in the jungle. Sorry, don't blame me. It was the people, man. It was the people. But
I mean,
we love each other.
Let's not be so quick to write people off.
Right, that's what I'm
I
saying.
just think that's the narrative.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
Yeah.
I know that they love me. They
No, I'm
didn't
not
have to say
saying
it.
you. I'm just saying for the whole community.
Right.
Let's not be so quick to write people off because they didn't do and say what you wanted them to do. That's life,
That's entitlement.
right? So if you want something, you want it, and that's understandable. But don't just be
also
so
entitlement.
quick to write somebody off because they didn't give you what you wanted in that moment. That doesn't necessarily mean that they don't have it for you. It doesn't mean that they don't care to have it for you or they choose to not say it. It just could be who they are, their personal makeup. It could just be just whatever. It does not necessarily mean that. If you know in your heart of hearts that you love that person and you say, I love you, then the only person you can control is yourself. And you can hope that the other person is in step with you. But the only person that you can have expectations from is yourself. And that's who we can control. We can't control what nobody else do because there's going to be things that you do and say that I might not be fond of. But that doesn't take away from my fondness of you. That doesn't take away from my love for you. It just means, all right, cool.
All right, people. So
I might not want you to fucking get on my nerves, but you might. But that don't mean, all right, because this person get on my nerves, they don't love me.
Right.
Or because I said, because you know what burns my fucking skin? What? Somebody saying what to me burns the fuck out of me. Right? But and when you're in your moment or whatever,
that don't bother me, but I've
you can
seen
say somebody can say what to you and just get you in.
that's what I was about to say. It don't bother me, but I've seen it bother other people when I do it. When I say what to them, yeah.
What you want? Like, yeah, but you might not like that, and I might have said, "Don't say that to me," but you say it because you whatever. It just could be that answering the phone a certain way. Right. Somebody might not want you to answer the phone a certain way, or might not like it, but that could be you. Right. That don't mean nothing. That I have no less respect for you or no less love. But if you say, I need the word I love you, I guess we'll try to have more I love yous in front of the word love you.
Use the I, people, or like she said, I would never say it to you ever again. Shout out to all the people that commented, man. Thank y'all for always coming to my support.
I need a consensus. I want us to all be on the same page. So you need. So being the author of the post. Is this overblown a little bit, or is it spot on?
Ishi.
No, it's I feel like it's overblown. Like I it's straight from the gate. I said I don't feel like it matters. I feel like actions matter. Straight from the gate. Actions matter.
I never gave a fuck about words. I always feel like they're emotional or they're temporary. It's the same way how somebody says I hate you. I don't never be like, this person hates me. That was just a moment. That was just a moment, man. No, they don't have to put the I in. They don't even have to say the words. I need the action. Do the action, and I'm good.
Right.
Just your presence, just being there's you there on the other end or whatever. Let me know it's something there, because you ain't gotta be here. You ain't got to, like, people nowadays. They don't gotta be where they gotta be. Especially when it's dealing with you, it's just like they there because they want to be there. And
I'm gonna give y'all a real one of my quick facts. So this is one of my quick facts. If you ever want to see how a person feels about you or their intent or anything of that nature, watch their effort. Their effort in how they handle you or how they talk to you or anything of that nature will tell you everything you need to know. And that is the prophet, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to be moving on. This next topic, I was talking about getting into a fight with somebody and being friends afterwards. And I want to expand on this a little bit because I also remember and seeing on the Kardashians where the sisters be, when they fight, they get into physical fights, but it also be like bitches and all kinds of shit. So how do you fight with your people? What kind of a fighter are you with your family? Like, do y'all have cuss out arguments and fights? Do y'all have physical fights? No, when you were you allowed to even touch your little sister growing up?
I wasn't. And I didn't even want to touch her. Because I was her big brother. 2.5, 3 years apart from each other, and I always was her big brother. So I never needed to put my hands on my little sister. And if I did, oh, my ass was kicked.
Right. Did you ever call her a bitch?
No, never called her a bitch.
We
never got in them type of, like, right. It was like, it was the respect of big brother, little sister, that's my big brother. I looked up to him. That was my little sister. I had to, so we never got into that situation where I had to drag out, knock down argument with her. Mm-hmm. My brother, on the other hand, who is 2 years younger than me, hell yeah. Hell yeah. But that's male testosterone. We growing up under the same roof in a sense, whatever we're feeling ourselves.
So is that more a talking fight or argument, or does it get physical sometimes?
Yeah, nigga, we threw hands.
Okay.
We threw hands, and then we, you know what I mean?
All right, I want to stay right there. In the physical, are you fighting him like you would fight somebody outside in the street?
No, because more or less it was grabbing, holding.
Right.
I choked him out, but I ain't trying to choke him out to kill him. I just choked him out like, yeah, nigga, I can still, I'm gonna fuck you up at any moment. Chill. But it still didn't go that far because it's still my brother. Like, you know what I mean?
All right, Isha, how are you in the household with siblings?
I never got a chance to really like. I was kind of raised. I have three brothers and a sister, but I was pretty much raised like they were gone with such a big distance in regards to age. So I didn't really grow up with them. My brothers, they moved to California when they were very young, and I was a baby. So I never grew up with them for the most part. Like maybe the first 2 or 3 years of my life. I remember with them being in the house, but I was too small to argue with them. I was the baby.
Okay, as a grown up now, do y'all have full out arguments?
I have.
Have you ever called any of your siblings a bitch?
Yes.
Oh shit! No, here we go. Here we go.
Nigga.
Here we go.
Fuck
Now.
you. But nothing ever physical with none of my family members. It's never gotten physical. Maybe some harsh words, and that's because I got a dirty mouth.
Right.
So I'm always going through some dirty shit out there.
Right.
But yeah.
All right. So, as the resident baby in the family, I was the one who's gonna pick up a bat or something and try to kill you.
Bad.
Yes, I'm the baby, so I'm littler than everybody.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I'm going to pick up whatever I could pick up. I used to have my crutches, whatever I could get my hands on, like the broomstick, whatever I could get my hands on. I'm trying to murder these niggas.
Niggas got you
So,
like 8 and
Right.
10, 15 years.
Right.
all right, so would it be something that they would say to you that would trigger that in you?
It could be words,
It could
or
be words.
it could be words, or like I got a thing about like how you get that little pop in the back of the head, like doing that little shit. That's a trigger for
Set
me.
off.
Yeah, that's a trigger for me. Like I'm snapping
But
somebody.
then too, like it's different with boys. Like we're our brothers.
Right.
We're different with our brothers than we are with our sisters. You ain't like that with your. I'm sure you're not arguing with your sister.
Right.
'Cause she,
Yeah, I would never call my sister a bitch.
yeah, like I'm not arguing with my sister, but my brothers, we going. You know what I mean,
Yeah. Now, none of my brothers ever called me out my name, but I called them out theirs. I think that's,
If
just-
one of your brothers ever called you a bitch, would you forgive him?
No, I would be crushed.
Okay.
I would be crushed.
But you
because
called
that
them-
word
you
don't.
call- you
because
called
that
them
word,
names, though.
You're absolutely right. You know why? Because for me, like again, those are just words, and I throw them freely. Everybody knows I have a dirty mouth. Me and my girlfriends would be like, "Bitch, this, bitch, that." It doesn't. Some people think that's the worst thing ever, and that's not the way to communicate, right? Or for me, it does. It's not bothersome. But I think why it would hurt me so much coming from them, because I've always been the baby girl.
Right.
I am the baby of the family. I've always been the baby girl. I've always been, oohed, eyed, coddled, or whatever. So for one of them to call me that, even though the word itself wouldn't bother me, it would be the act of them doing it. Like, oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. He
I'm
just
not mad at
crushed me.
that. All right, so let's take this back to the original context of the question. So, Ish, have you ever had a fight like on the street when you were young with one of your friends, and y'all was you bitch this, bitch that, and y'all had a physical fight, and then later on y'all was cool, whatever. Fight didn't matter.
Yes, I will say that I did. We're not really cool though. We're okay, like enough to say, oh,
Cordial.
hey. Yeah, we're cordial. Oh, and that's only on the gram. We haven't ever seen each other outside of that. I had a fight in Tilden,
Okay.
and I ran into her on Instagram. She sent me a friend request, and it was, "Hey, how you doing? I hope life's treating you well." Da 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 da. And I said the same thing in reciprocation. Same thing.
Did
So
y'all
I
keep
was
in touch
okay.
after that?
Huh?
After that initial reach out, did y'all keep in
No.
touch? Okay.
And I don't feel the need to. And I'm sure she doesn't either. So I can't necessarily say we're going to be friends and buddy buddy, but, to be cordial
All
enough
right.
is cool.
No, we grew up in a neighborhood where we had fights with our friends. We had fight with niggas, the next block over or whatever it may be. You friends after that?
I'm not friends with the niggas from another block,
Okay.
but I'm friends with my niggas.
Okay.
Cause we have fights with our niggas. Like, you know what I mean? Our block is a real tight, close knit group. We more like brothers than we are brothers and cousins than we are more like friends. Like we grew up in the same houses together.
Right.
So that's different. We can have those kind of fights because that's more like sibling fights than it was right around the corner. As we grow up now, we can speak because we knew each other from the neighborhood. So you see people that you grew up with, yo, what's up? Yo, Ben, you doing good or whatever the case may be. But that's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's only a couple niggas that from outside blocks that we really consider
Friends.
people like that. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple.
We know y'all niggas, but we ain't y'all friends.
Yeah, but then there's a couple of niggas who was from other blocks that we superly cool with that we would go play ball with Allen to this day. It's just as you grow up, you start to see things from a perspective of it's not even worth it.
Right.
It's like it is what it is. But if it was that, you stay, you go your way, they go their way, and it is what it is.
I mean, just because I played ball and I probably moved around a little bit more. So there was niggas that we probably had physical fights and then we got cool after that. But as an adult, could y'all do that? As an adult, could you have a full drag down fight with somebody and then be friends afterwards?
I think too it depends on the context of the fight. People can't argue like over this dumbest shit,
Right.
but it could explode
It
into
can-
something outrageous. Like, you know what I mean? Just because egos, tempers, words flying, etc. But the basis of the argument was dumb as shit. You know what I mean? Then you have situations where, arguments stem over some real shit. Either it's snake shit, it's either shady shit, like whatever the case may be. And then you're like, oh no, like I can't bounce back from that. Like, because this shows me the type of character that you have. This shows me a side of you that I don't necessarily really want to bang with. So we gonna leave it in that space. I ain't got no rap for you. So I think it really all depends on the context of the argument.
No, what you doing? As an adult,
I can.
you could be friends with a nigga you had a fight.
And I chastise society a lot for these idiotic ways that we continue to carry on with ourselves, and at some point we gotta allow ourselves to grow and let that be. As an adult, we understand that our views as a child should change and grow up. We should have a mature perspective. Like, all right, cool, you had your moment, for it or whatever. We can be cordial. We don't have to be the best of friends. We can be cordial. Or it can lend itself to, we had a disagreement. We actually fought. And now we are good of friends. And that shows a maturation process. And I think we need to do that a lot more in our society, which would quell a lot of the insecurities that we have, the jealousies that we have, the lack of friends that we have, and just bringing our communities together. Because all right, you had a disagreement, you got it out your system. Now let's move forward. And we don't do that enough. That's why we have so many dead people.
Right.
That's why we have so many people that don't have friends, because they just choose not to allow that to let go and just be.
I don't know. It's kind of.
But I can't be friends with somebody that pistol with me.
That's what I'm about to say. It's kind of tricky.
I know that was covered. No, that pistol whip, but I'm not gonna be no friend with nobody that pistol whip.
Yeah,
Shoot me.
It's kind of tricky because when you become an adult, other instances come into play. Like Nell was saying, weapons and things of that nature come into play. So I'm not. After we go that far, we can't go back.
Yeah.
And even as an adult, it's gonna take a lot for you to push me to the point where I want to physically have a fight with you. So if you push me to that point, yeah, I can't go back and be friends with you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be that mature in the instance. It's gonna always be beef, and even if I don't act out on a beef, don't even look at me, dog. Just stay on your side of the fence, and I'm gonna stay on my side, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be because it didn't have to go there. So if you took it there, then it's gonna stay there, and that's just where I'm gonna leave it at.
What about growth though?
Right.
Because I understand about taking it there, then had to go there. Is that for an extenuating circumstances, or that just with anything?
No, that's an extenuating circumstance. But I mean, that's not an argument or like we just got in the street and had a regular fight. I'm talking about this is like a fight where we had a fight and then our niggas had a fight, and then it was a thing. Well, I'm talking about when it becomes a thing, like or like, and even depending on what we had a fight about, like, because at this age, what are you having a fight about?
Yeah.
So you want to have a fight about some dumb shit? Yeah, we can get past that, but I'm not going to be friends with you no more because imagine the serious shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. So y'all let us know in the comments and in the chat as well. Can you have a fight, a physical fight with somebody, and still be friends afterwards, as a kid and as an adult? And how do you fight with your siblings or family? Like, I'm not even calling my cousins bitches. Like, my girl cousins, if we get into an argument, I'm not calling them bitches. They my cousins, dog.
Family.
And I'm not even a family person, but they still my cousins, dog.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not calling my girl cousins bitches and shit like that. We not doing that, man. I think y'all should watch your mouth because I see a lot of people do operate in that toxicity, and I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Yeah, I'm good on that.
You know what breaks my heart?
So,
Since we on the topic of heartbreak, because we
Uh-oh.
talked about that earlier. It breaks my heart when I see sisters beefing with each other at a mature age. It bothers me when I see brothers beefing with each other. That shit bothers me because at a certain point, we all we really got.
Right.
Facts.
Brother and sister, like we really all we got. We've been together from existence.
Right.
And like if we can't bury the hatchet at some point and move forward and be sister and brother or brother and sister or sister, whatever, like that hurts. I love to see grown women with their sister. Like that shit, I love to say, I love when I see, oh that's my sister. And they out having a good time or whatever the case may be, or that's my brother and y'all at the baseball game or y'all shooting pool or something like that as a brother. Like that shit is beautiful to me because you're continuing in the family legacy, continuing those bonds that was left forth from you by your parents because they wanted you to.
Facts.
That shit, it bothers me when you have grown-ups who can't let bygones be bygones. And even if it was detrimental, at some point you gotta look and say, that person is me and I'm them. Because we come from the same spot. Same person. It's like, let's get past it and love on each other. Let's figure it out and love each other. I love that dynamic of brother and sister, or sister, brother, whatever the case may be.
I mean, it's circumstances that play in that. Like, we used to have, or I'm going to say we still have a friend who would get drunk. And say that this friend got drunk and he snapped on you one day and he tried to throw like a beer bottle or something at your head now. You still rocking?
If it's my brother?
No, this is in our circle.
Oh. Yeah, because we know that little nigga stupid. He do, but after that, when he not drunk, which is in the daytime,
Exactly.
he cool. He just dumb when all right, it's time to go, or it's time to get this nigga out of here, or he got a 2-drink minimum. That's 2.5. He's gonna act stupid. You know that's gonna come from him. Shout outs to you, Mont. Butter,
especially.
but you just be like, that's them.
Right.
And you love them even harder because you like if you don't, You know what I mean? They gonna get in their feelings. Don't nobody love me. They gonna
Facts.
But they friends. They family. They good.
Facts.
But I just be on liking when I see like family members fighting and carrying that shit on, like, or they sister did them wrong 20 years ago, or they had an issue, and now they don't even speak. Like, get back. Please just get past it.
Yeah. Some shit that people
Love
just
your,
can't
love
let
your
go.
peoples, man. Love your people.
Yeah, I think most things that are not physical, like if it didn't get to a physical point, you can get past it. But yeah, if you
Could forget a
pull a
you
gun
could
out on me,
forgive a no good ass nigga or a no good ass female
facts.
in your life and take them back after they done did you wrong, you could do that for your brother or your sister. Come on, like that's family over.
This is true.
Over somebody who ain't even blood. Like, come on now, like.
All right. What if y'all went to? I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question. Y'all went to high school together. Y'all was friends, and they smashed your chick or your dude.
Got it. What?
You still friends with that nigga?
What you mean? They smashed it in high school?
No. Why y'all was together? Whether y'all was in high school or grown.
No.
One of my niggas smashed my girl.
Right.
Interesting. I don't know.
No. It's certain character flaws that you just can't get past. Cause not only, the flesh is weak. We all know that.
Flesh ain't that damn weak, nigga.
Right, but you're right. But sometimes you can give to that fact, right? That, okay. But it's certain shit, especially that shows the character, the true character of a person. If you could do that to your homie or to your friend or somebody that you know what I mean, are tight with or close with or even love.
So who's easier to forgive, the friend or the significant other?
Neither.
We gotta pick one each.
I gotta Why y'all always give me these?
I'm asking both of y'all. I want to ask
I'm
both
just
of y'all.
saying,
Society would pick the significant other. They will say, "I'll pick the significant other over the friend." But
I think I'm picking a friend.
Yeah, that's.
Would you be cautious around? Would you?
Yeah, I'm not bringing no other bitches around you, but
Right, because that's what you do.
what you mean?
Like, that's what the friend does.
Right, yeah,
so
right.
I'm not bringing no other bitch around you. So I get you there, but then, see, for me, this is tricky because then to me, that means there's other loopholes and there's other
Right, but I feel like the
person.
girl or the guy that fucks your friend is the ultimate violator.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're more of a violator than the friend.
Who owes you something? Do they both
do.
owe you something, right?
Right.
As your friend, they owe you, and as your significant other, they owe you that respect.
Right.
So they both fuck that up.
Right.
Who owes you more loyalty? The person that you've been with for 20 years, which could be your friend, or the person that you've been with for 2 years, who is your lover?
That's hard for me because I was raised in the bros over hoes code, and I was raised in a more 9 times out of 10 our friends last longer than our girlfriends. So it was always the friend for me.
Yeah.
And now I'm looking at you where like we still friends, but I'm still looking at you where it's weird energy.
Yes.
But I feel like the significant other is the ultimate violator.
Are they?
Cause why you fucking my friend? There's a million other niggas in the world.
Your friend too, because your friend is like, there's a million other fucking chicks
Right.
that you could have been with, but you chose mine. So
Right.
they both fucked up because
Right.
it's flip flop. Like you could have messed with any nigga other than my nigga.
Right.
You could have messed with any chick other than my.
So you mad at the friend more.
I'm mad at both.
Right, but you gotta pick one. Pick us out.
I'm mad at my friend more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm mad at my friend because you been with me through it all. Like nigga, you could have messed with any other chick. That's mine. That's mine.
Well, this is what I'm saying, and this may have been one of my immature passes that I used to have, and I used to feel like sometimes the friend gotta show you. Sometimes the friend gotta show you that she ain't shit.
Okay.
And in certain instances that had to happen. We went through certain things, and some of the times that shit had to happen. Like you was doing too much. I knew Shorty wasn't shit. And it wasn't me per se, but sometimes somebody had to show you she ain't that or he ain't that.
But that's an extreme length to go to.
Yes, to show
me.
somebody.
But you can show somebody.
How else can you show them?
Let's say they just texting back and forth. We're calling. You could be like, no,
Look at check this out.
Yeah, but that don't hold the same weight. You're not gonna leave Shorty because she texting somebody.
Oh, but I am.
Well, most people not.
No. If you texting my homie and you telling him you want him to come through the night, and
But this was have we not seen that? And have we not seen the person say, "Oh, I was just playing. It wasn't really nothing."
No. That's not. You don't, because we don't play like that with my friend.
I agree. I'm just saying it happens.
You want to suck my homeboy dick, and you think that's a game?
That's a cool game. I was only playing.
But to go as far as, all right, now you got the physical act just to show me that she ain't shit is kind of crazy to me.
I mean, I said
But
this was my
it is what it
intro.
is.
I said this was a long time ago, and that's how I used to think. Like there was we had like a long 2-hour debate about this one day on the block. I don't know if you was there or not, and it was like, yo, if one of your homies' girls wanted to let you say they was gonna let you smash, would you smash? Like it's only a one-time thing right here, right?
And we had niggas that said they
right.
would.
And we had niggas that said they
and
would.
I know a number of niggas who would, because I know a number of niggas who have done it.
Right.
And our crew.
Right.
But then you got certain niggas. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not ever doing that. Like I'm not doing that. That's why you knew who to leave your girls around.
Right.
You knew who to leave your kids around. You knew what nigga you could be like, no, Nell cool. This one cool. This one cool. That one cool. Because you knew they wasn't going to try nothing because of the respect that they had for themselves, her, and you.
Right, and in that instance, I was on that side of saying that I would have did it, but I was saying that I would have did it because it was certain times that I was telling you, she ain't that, this ain't that, X, Y, Z. You not fucking listening, and I said in that specific instance, I would have did it to show you that this wasn't that.
I wouldn't have went that far to knock her off, but let's say I set the play up and like, yo, I'm gonna show you that she coming. She not for you, bro. She foul. I'm gonna set this play up, have her come to my crib and whatever. Right. And now I'm gonna have you in the crib so you can see that shit. So you can see I'm truly in your corner. I'm not there just cause you got niggas that do that shit. Like they play on that. They prey on your downfall and they do all wild kind of crazy wild shit just to show you some shit. But they really was plotting on some shit too. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a thin line. Right. It's a thin line with shit, but it's a real line. When it comes, as a thick line when it come to what your homie supposed to do.
Right, but that's why I said, like, this is all when I was younger. That's why I said in that instance I would have did it, because me just telling him, I remember this fucking conversation specifically. Me just telling him, he was like, I hear you, I believe you, but I'm not leaving, Shorty. That's why you see. It was like he wasn't going to do nothing. He wasn't going to bust a move until he was showed.
Yeah. But now I learned to listen. I learned if a person hear you and they still moving, let them be. Right. Mm-hmm, because at some point you now become
the bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I could tell you as a friend, yo, I'm gonna put this information at your door. If you choose to pick it up, that's on you. If you choose not to, I'm doing my job as your friend. Right. And getting out of it, because it becomes messy and you become the dirtiest person in the fucking mess. Right. And all you did was.
Want to bring it to the light.
Yeah, when I was a young boy, I was a savage, man. It was different times. I was a different person, man. I've grown and matured since then, but I was definitely on my shit. Whereas though, if a point needed to be proven, I was gonna prove a point.
I'm so glad I mess with older women. Like, man, y'all niggas ain't gonna sell my shit.
Yeah, I was a savage, man. But it is what it is, man. Ish.
Yes.
What's cracking?
What is cracking?
Do y'all want to do exclusive content, or are we ready for the erotic zone?
Erotic zone? Yeah, we can do the erotic zone. Y'all ready?
For sure.
All right. Well, since 2023, first off, shout out to the S Gang. What's up? Make sure.
S Gang, what up?
It became a thing in 2023.
Yes,
what up?
for sure. Shout out
what
to
up?
the S Gang. Thanks for rocking with the erotic zone all year long. Because 2023 is coming to an end and we about to step into 2024. So what we're going to do is, in commemoration of 2023, we're going to do 23 dirty things that drive him crazy, right? And since we
Solid.
have our resident male, panelists, they are going to tell us if this shit drives them crazy or no. Like, hell no, Ish, that ain't driving me wild. That ain't driving me crazy. All right, so we're gonna go. You guys at home will see it flash up on the screen, and you can play along. Make sure to say in the chat what you think about it. All right, guys. So I need for you. I'm going to say what a woman would do, and if it would drive you crazy or not. Yes or no.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for this.
All right, one. If she was to touch herself,
Drive me
not
crazy.
masturbate,
Wait a minute. What you mean not masturbate?
not
How is she
masturbate,
touching herself?
but touching herself.
What does that mean?
So if she was to just be like getting out of the shower and she would be oiling up and
All right, that's
she
cool.
would be
That's
just,
driving me crazy.
touching her body and, all of that stuff. Say yes, that would drive you crazy.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy. I'm rocking.
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
Okay. All right. Now, let's just say masturbation.
Yeah, I'm rocking.
Yes.
Definitely. That's number one.
All right. Which one is more?
Masturbation.
Which one would drive you crazy more?
Masturbation.
Yeah, masturbation.
Okay. So, with or without you?
Both.
Both.
Both. Okay. Some women are afraid to do it while you're just watching. I find that a lot of women state that they don't like to do it. Yes.
Yeah, self-conscious.
They don't want to do it while you're watching?
Right. They want you to maybe join in with them and do things to assist them. So this way you're
I hate them.
focusing on that versus you just maybe sitting over there in the
I hate
chair
them.
and she's just
I call them prudes. Guys, what the fuck? Be a grown up, man. Touch yourself.
Right. All right, the second one. Now, mind you, not all of these are sexual.
Okay.
Some of them are just regular, plain things that could drive a man crazy as well. 2 is confidence.
Super driving me wild.
I like that.
Facts.
Love confidence.
So confidence, is it the way she dresses? Is the way she talks?
Her attitude.
Everything.
It's her attitude.
Everything. Everything is sexy about confidence.
Right.
She just carries herself in a whole total different meaning when you got confidence.
Facts. It's sexy.
Walk is crazy. The talk is crazy. The whole aura is just
Facts.
beautiful.
Okay. Well, this can kind of go into, this is why touch yourself was not masturbation, but the third one was uses a sex toy while he watches. This one was not a lot of women like this one.
I used to think that it would drive me crazy, but it's cool. It don't drive me crazy though.
It's a nice turn on.
Now, is it a specific one? Like, how some men will be like, nah, she using a dildo.
Right.
Like, that's not going, that ain't flying like that here. Like, does it matter? What? No.
No, imagine she's sitting on the bed going crazy with a dildo. Is that a turn off for you?
Is it a turn on?
Yeah.
I'm not intimidated by anything.
No, not to be intimidated.
No, but I'm saying though. So
would it
what I
make you
mean by-
horny? Is what I'm asking.
It would, because I'm watching my lady pleasure herself, and she's free, and she's.
I used to think it was a turn on for me, but it's a cool visual.
It's
Yeah.
cool visual. It's decent. It's cool.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Does the visual enhance it for you, or is it
Visuals
just the
enhance.
act?
Visuals always enhance.
Okay.
Visuals in here. Why you think we always want pictures?
Right.
Right.
It's visual.
All right. So number 4 is when she takes charge and she's assertive.
Number 1 drive me crazy.
Definitely.
Is that only in sex, or is that
No.
just across the board?
That's
like,
across the board.
when-
Yeah, mine is only in sex.
It's across the board, because this thing. How many times have we said, open your mouth. Just
Right.
tell us what you want. That's assertiveness.
Right,
If
yeah.
you want something, say
Right,
this.
but sometimes they go overboard with that shit. That's why.
We can't tell them
right?
to open their mouth and then say, "Yo, you
saying.
talking too damn much." Nah.
Right, because that's where the confusion comes in. Because
That's
it's
like this. No,
okay, well,
imagine.
I don't know when
No,
to be
right.
assertive, or I
No,
don't know
imagine you
when to
saying
not be
like,
assertive.
"All right, I'm tired of you not saying what you want all the time when you want something to eat." And you like, "Yo, just say what you want." And now she like, "Nigga, because I want a fucking cheeseburger." See, you doing too much. You going overboard.
Nah, that's they know who talks to you like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Right, I guess it's, you got to know your person. You got to
Right,
know your
right.
person.
You doing too much.
All right, number 5, whisper dirty talk.
I like that.
Okay,
It's cool.
whispering dirty talk.
I like that. The stupid drive me crazy.
Well, I think too sometimes dirty talk can come.
Every girl can't do it. Go ahead.
Huh?
Every girl can't
That's
do it.
what I was
Go
getting ready to say, because sometimes people think dirty talk is just like, out loud or during the act or whatever. You could like just walk up to him while he's in the kitchen
Right.
and whisper something in his
That's
ear
fire.
dirty, and it has no sexual interaction going on. You know what
That's
I mean?
fire.
Yeah. Okay. So you say yeah? You said drive you crazy? No, that's cool. That's cool. All right. 6 is blow job at the drop of a dime.
Yes. I love it. Amazing.
And that mean at the drop of a dime. So that means, he could walk in the door and you can be standing there and you just drop to your knees.
She is Mary.
Huh?
She is Mary.
Right.
That would drive you crazy. That would drive
That's amazing.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Ladies, are you doing that?
Fuck no.
Are you doing that?
Fuck no. They don't
Are
care.
you trying to do that?
Oh, I didn't give a shit.
Do it more. 2024, do it more.
Please.
2024,
Please.
do it more.
The reason they're not doing it is because they're not this. So it's always a
2024, do it more.
yeah. I would love some shit like that. Not even, it don't even have to be all the time. If
Right.
that shit happen once in a blizz, once in a blue moon. Oh my god.
Thanks.
And they don't even have to. Don't questions asked. Just whatever.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. All right, number 7, tongue his fingers.
I don't like that.
Like, you ever seen the ladies who mimic
Sucking
oral
dick.
sex? Sucking dick.
You like that now?
What? Sucking my fingers?
Yeah.
It's okay. It's cool. It's cute. Let's say you was in the movies.
No, you got
Let's say you
clean
was in-
fingers.
I don't want you
Yeah,
to
my fingers is, my shit is always around. But let's say you in the movies. We watching motherfucking Color Purple musical and shit. They singing the motherfucking and she's singing to my fingers.
I want to try the popcorn trick in the movie.
You better at that. It's sexy. Like certain shit is
Right.
spontaneous and
That's what
sexy.
yeah. So, yeah.
I want to try the popcorn trick in the movies.
What?
Y'all know the popcorn trick?
Nah, what did you put your dick in the popcorn? Do up the joint?
Right.
Never heard that. I never had that before. So was she going? But how
That's
was she
cute.
got her face in the popcorn? Box?
Right. That's cute.
That's
That's cute.
okay. Color Purple. Here we go.
Oh my God! Now everybody gonna be trying that trick. All right, number 8, vulnerability.
If she's vulnerable,
Is that sexy?
I don't know if that's sexy, but it's appreciated. But it's not gonna drive me crazy
It's
though.
not a drive you crazy.
Because she's vulnerable, she might be crying and emotional and shit. That's not horny. That's not giving off horny vibes. But I like that I've provided a safe space for her, and I could comfort her. But it's not giving off horny vibes.
Okay.
No, what's your answer?
I'm thinking about the popcorn and shit.
Right.
I put Nell on to the popcorn, y'all.
Now, like, I don't care
Not
about
too much
being
butter.
vulnerable.
Yeah, not too much
I'm
butter.
no,
I
that's
put Nell on to the
about
popcorn, y'all. Don't ever say I ain't teach y'all nothing.
Vulnerability is okay. It's cool. It shows her feminine side. And,
You're right.
yeah.
The soft side. So, like we talked about the aggression and the assertiveness. Like, does vulnerability be like one thing that be like, oh, I need her to be vulnerable?
know I can be an asshole. Right? I know I could be an asshole. I know I could be rough and tough and not all that. But that ain't what I want. That's not who I want to be. I again, like I talked about last week, I lost that youthfulness, that
Right.
that vibrant spirit, just that carefree. Everything ain't a war. Everything ain't a fight. I want to let the gloves down and just be on some chill shit.
Chill
Like,
shit.
that is amazing.
All right. Number 9, random nudes.
Oh, hell yeah. Please, 2 times.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is this even a question?
Yes, we already know.
Yes,
Random nudes drive him crazy. Ladies,
Yes, I love random.
2024, do it more.
Please do it more.
Get your angles right too.
Right.
Just get the lighting
help, I'll show
together.
you.
I don't even care about the angles.
can't.
Just get the lighting together. I don't want a dog picture.
Yes. All right. Number 10, kiss his thighs.
Kiss my thighs?
I'm good. I don't need you to kiss my thighs.
All right. So that's not one thing that like sends chills up your spine. No. Okay. Number 11, hum on his dick.
What does that mean?
Hum. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's not the honey. Just suck it.
That's what I'm about to say. Why you humming on my dick, shorty?
Is that Ish? I'm like, what the fuck is you down there?
That's
doing?
what I
Like,
said.
you
What
a
does
fucking
that mean?
hummingbird?
The fuck?
That's going. I'm going to ask you. Is you fucking serious? Remember Janine got asked that question about her friend? Like he asked her, like, what the fuck is going on? Like he told her to stop because she.
Yes.
What, Janine, was you humming on the joint?
I can't. Hum on his dick. But you know, like
humming.
that's of course obviously creating a different sensation.
Ish.
That
Can you perform
some
humming real quick so I can understand?
Okay.
No, no.
Say no. It's not
I'm thinking you
necessarily
possessed.
that.
Like,
Yeah, you a vibrator on the dick?
yeah. Like, I'm like, yo, is you
Creating vibration.
thinking you need to go to the hospital or something? You tripping?
I can't. All right, number 12 is paying attention to details.
I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
Like paying attention to his details.
Yeah, I love
like,
that. Enough women don't do that enough. Women don't do that enough.
and that's a sexy.
Yeah, without it needing to be said.
Right.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right. 13, surprise sex.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Number 1, tied for number 1.
I want to try shit.
So,
I want to try like a rest stop on a road on the way to
Can't.
seeing family. I want to stop and pull over and do you in the front seat. I just want to do.
Yo, I want to fuck
Yes.
at the family event. What's the problem?
You want to fuck at a family event
Yes.
you said you won't?
I want to.
in a barbecue while people watching you?
No, you go to the bathroom or the shed or some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Why hasn't that happened?
There's fucking prudes out here.
Oh, man. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go in there.
Man, what you doing? I'm having fun with my family.
Right. Yeah. All right,
Bitch, get in the bathroom and drop your drawers.
drop them drawers. Number 14, swallow his cum.
Definitely drive me wild.
Like that. Very much.
Facts.
Number 15, playing hard to get.
I'm on the fence with that one because sometimes it's good and sometimes you're doing too much. Serious.
Playing hard to get when in the beginning, like the court.
Just in general.
Just in general, like, you know, even if you guys are like
Right.
dug in,
Right.
and you still play hard to get, like,
That's why I said I'm on the
does
fence with
that
that.
drive you crazy? Like the whole cat and mouse thing.
If you don't cat your ass and bend over.
All right, lingerie. I think we've
No,
talked.
didn't answer, man. No, what's your answer?
He said, "Oh, what did you say?" He
Makes
said,
me know,
"Yeah."
never mind.
All right, go ahead.
All right, lingerie. And some of these things we have talked about on previous episodes.
Lingerie, I'm cool with. Lingerie drives me wild in pictures. Like, send me the lingerie picture. Like, send me a picture of you in lingerie. That'll drive me wild. If I come home and you got on lingerie, that's not really going to drive me wild. Just be naked when I come home. Like, yeah, that's how I like it. Lingerie and pictures. When I come home, just be naked.
I like lingerie. I even like the big stupid t-shirts with the holes in it. Like,
You said that. I was gonna say
T-shirt,
you like
t-shirt
shit
and
with the
panties
holes.
is better. Like t-shirt and panties is better
I
than
like
lingerie.
the big muumuu shirts and shit with the hole in it. And titties is down to the navel.
You know what's underrated?
I like that shit.
Look, no, you know what's underrated? No bra, wife beater.
Oh, it's ridiculously overrated. I love that. The
Facts.
nipples punching through the
Facts.
joints. That is sexy as shit.
Facts.
That's better than lingerie to me.
Facts.
Better than lingerie to me.
Better than lingerie.
Put one on my wife.
The side boob is out. Better than
Nipples
lingerie.
is hard. Boobs hanging out the side.
Facts.
It's even dope when you wake up in the middle of the night and you all out the shirt.
Facts.
I'm like, damn, the little motherfucker came out.
Facts.
You know, I like nice big Jones. I don't like the little beast thing. So you know, them Jones. Yeah.
I'm rocking. Go ahead, Eve.
All right, so good cooking a good meal, and like you for dessert, obviously, but a woman that cooks for you, like
That's dope. I like
aphrodisiacs, like if she's cooking, a delicious meal, maybe feeding it to you or something, like incorporating food,
Yeah, I don't need to be fat, but like,
Hold on, what was the question again?
like cooking a good meal, like if
If she's
cooks.
cooking a good meal, would that drive me crazy? No, that don't drive me crazy. That's more regular.
that's right.
That should be
That's
regular.
insane. But it's decent though.
Yeah, it's decent though.
Okay.
I ain't in there losing my fucking mind. Like, oh my god.
Right, because
Coming chicken.
I'm the nigga that if I see you and you got on the wife beater and your titties out,
Yeah.
I don't want the food.
Like, that's why I said,
Right.
like, you
And
want
then your
past the
mind is
food.
taken off of the food,
Don't
right?
pass me some Lakers. Oh my fucking god. Fuck the food.
I was thinking about putting leggings on
Nigga,
this
yes.
because I already knew.
That's one dumbly turned me on. Stupidly. Crazily.
All right, 18 is alternate sex and blowjob. So alternate sex and blowjob.
All right, so I'm getting some pussy and then she's sucking my dick and I'm getting some
Right.
pussy again.
Yes.
Facts, driving me super crazy.
That's decent.
Driving me super crazy. That's what sex is supposed to be.
Or you
people.
know what?
You should fuck up.
Even touching on that a little bit. Let's go further on that one. The wake up head.
Facts.
Wake up head. Or wake up sex. She climbing on your joint while you dumb knocked out, snoring and everything. Saliva coming out your joint, and she going down on your joint, and she wake you up, or she jump on your joint. Hell yeah, this is amazing.
Go ahead, Aisha, what's next?
Number 19, the tease.
What that mean?
So that don't mean like playing hard to get. That means
No, I don't
you
tease
can't
you,
have
sis.
you
Nope.
can't have the
Nope.
pussy.
Nope. Craig on your head now. I'm the one that's with me with the fire. Now I pistol whip you.
Wait, with the pistol?
Yep.
Well, what's she getting out of it though? What's she getting out of the tea?
They like that shit.
Yeah, make it like if his dick is hard, he wanting and he panting and he desiring.
They
you
like
and
that
then
shit
you
though, and
tease
I'm a
him.
pistol whip shorty.
Not the pistol whip. For her to adore you.
Subjective.
You cool with that now?
What?
Her teasing you.
No, she said adoring me.
Yeah, I said the next one. The next one
Adore.
is 20 is for her to adore you.
Why don't she adore me? She should be adoring me.
Yeah, that do drive me wild. I like that.
To be adored?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like being adored. I like my chick
Right.
saying, you mean, like,
Thanks.
that shit decent.
Boost my ego, shorty.
If she smells good.
If your lady tell you, damn, baby, you look good.
Right.
You cute today, or you smell good. That's
That's
decent. That's a
decent,
smile, yeah.
yeah.
That'll make the hardest motherfucker crack. You did.
But I think too people lose the want to do that.
I don't think they lose the one to do it. I think they never wanted to
Just
do it.
never wanted to do it. I feel
comes
like
with a
people
con-
sometimes
it
start
comes-
off that way
No,
and
it comes
then
with a
everyday
condition.
life.
Oh, I want to do it, but you don't do it. It comes with a condition, so.
Oh, I want to do it, but you don't do it to me.
Yeah, or it takes two. It always
Right.
comes with a caveat.
21. If she smells delicious, like scents.
I don't care about that.
You know what's
Long as she don't stink.
crazy with that?
Just saying, as long as she don't
I
stink,
have
I'm cool.
I have a
don't care if
hard
she
time with scents at night.
Right, because sometimes it be too much. Like, that shit is too strong. Like,
I have a problem with scents at night for whatever. I guess my medicine is wearing off, so at night it fucks with me to the point where I'm like, oh my god, this is
Right.
too much.
Right.
I like smelling good is good too. You want no stinky shit.
Right.
Okay, as long as you don't stink.
Right. As long as you don't think. 22. A sense of humor.
That's cute.
Sense of humor is fire,
Gotta have a sense of humor.
but they don't got it.
Be able to laugh and not take everything so fucking serious.
Cute girls is not funny.
Huh?
Cute girls is not funny.
Right.
Cute girls ain't funny.
No, they never had to be funny. They was cute. That was their thing. They
So
was
you saying ugly girls was funny?
Probably.
Everybody in the comments gonna think that they was funny. So are they ugly?
Shoot the messenger.
Y'all not ugly. Y'all not ugly.
Shoot the messenger.
Yeah.
If you cute and then you in the comments, you not funny. That's a fact.
But they think they funny.
But
They not
They got a
funny,
sense of humor though.
but they don't. Being funny and having a sense of humor is like two different things. Like sometimes a person can like just be fun to be around, but they're not funny. Like that's different from a person that can make you laugh. Tell me how many girls you know can make you laugh.
A couple.
I don't see that a lot.
But if you did see it a lot, would that be something that would be so dope?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
attractive.
dope, super dope.
Yeah, that's attractive.
All right. Last one is eye contact.
Yeah, that's attractive. That drives me crazy. Yeah.
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 What is intriguing about the eye contact? Is it the just
You're in tune.
being intense
Yeah,
and you're in
yeah.
tune?
Right, you're in tune.
Well, ladies, I hope you're gonna be driving him crazy in 2024. Do it.
Good luck.
Drop. Would you say good luck?
Yeah.
Why is it that?
I'm cool. I don't want
women
y'all. I don't
ain't
want no. I don't
driving?
want no beef with y'all tonight, man.
Huh?
I don't want no beef with the ladies tonight, man.
Oh, you gonna have beef with the ladies any
I
given
always have
Sunday?
beef. I'm just saying. I'm not purposely looking for beef, is what I'm saying.
Any given Sunday, you gonna have beef any given Sunday, okay?
Purposely looking for beef. All right, people. Before we get up out of here, we gotta run through a couple quick things. So we didn't run through these New Year's things. And y'all can play along in the comment and in the chat as well. These New Year's Eve traditions or New Year's Day things. Just say yes or no if you either have taken part in it or will take part in it. All right. New Year's Eve, are you a person to wear the hat or the little joint on your head that say the New Year? Look in the face. What's up?
I have. I mean, that's not a tradition for me, but I have. Yeah.
No.
No.
Me, no. I think I want to do it this year, though.
You wearing a hat?
I might. I might.
What, on the show?
No.
New Year's Eve
when
party or wherever you
when
go?
it goes to 12 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Have y'all ever done a pots and pans shit? I hate this shit. I hate all the noises, but go ahead.
No.
No.
The gunshot shit.
Yes.
Look at Aisha, fucking killer.
Yes.
And
We was young in the park, yeah.
I hated that shit.
I hate it, but we did it.
Right. Fireworks.
No.
Overrated to me.
All right. Kiss somebody at midnight.
Have you done?
Yes.
This is. Have you done it before?
Have you done it, or will you do it, or would you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I've done it before. Maybe I did do
I
it.
guess
did.
nobody
You
had
did.
I did do
that.
it before. Yeah, I think I did do it.
Sure, you did.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. Yeah, for me. What'd you say, Ish? What was your answer? What was your answer?
I say yes.
What's
I
this
would. I have and I
Say
will.
no?
What's the significance of the kiss at
The
midnight?
kiss at midnight is supposed to be this is the person you're gonna love from forever.
When yes.
If you kiss them at midnight, you're gonna
in February before Valentine's Day. Like what happened?
Okay.
See this? What happened?
Okay. All right. Watch the ball drop.
Yes.
Yes. New Year's Day parade.
No.
What? Yes.
I've seen it before, but I
like
was
it.
like, this shit's dumb. No, like New Year's Day parade.
I think I've watched it
There's
once
two
and I
parades
just
that
was
I
like,
that I
stupid.
have to
The
see.
mummers.
No, I hate that.
Right.
And I have to see the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day parade and the Macy's New Year's Day parade. I love it.
Love it. Yeah.
All right. Clean your house before midnight.
Yes. I don't know if I necessarily clean my entire house because I like to keep things kind of neat already, but I'm definitely washing clothes.
Okay. All right.
That's some nigga shit because
Right.
we gotta have money in our pocket.
Facts.
The house gotta be clean, and your bills gotta be up to date.
Yeah.
All right. Have y'all ever or would y'all ever write a letter to yourself, like your goals?
Yes.
That's good. That's something to think about. I've never done that. I would.
Yeah, I've never done it, but I would do that.
Goals for that year.
Right. All right. Have either one of y'all ever done this, or would you do it? Watch the sunrise.
Yeah.
Yes.
On New Year's.
Yeah, on New Year's.
Yes.
Yeah, not on New Year's. It normally be cold as shit. You be sleep by
I'm
that.
asleep.
Facts.
But you
And
can
while you
watch
watching
it in
it-
the house though.
I be sleep.
Nigga, they still
What you
shooting
talking
outside.
about?
They're still shooting outside.
At sunrise. Oh, that's because I'm always up early. That's
Yeah, I
why.
be asleep.
I'm always up at the butt crack of dawn.
I'm
All right. Is there any specific foods that you eat on New Year's?
Nah,
Or
I ain't
New
with
Year's Eve.
the collard greens and black eyed peas.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's what
Like
it's supposed
who's
to be.
at 12 o'clock once the ball drops? My black ass is in bed. I gotta work the next morning.
I'd be sleepy if I'm not outside. I would be asleep.
I'm sitting here when the ball drop, nigga. They making how I know that the ball dropped the gunshot.
Because they making all that noise, right?
There has been times when
Or
I've
my
been
phone
asleep.
start ringing.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's
Yeah, your phone be ringing with all the texts. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year's, Happy New
yeah,
Year's.
that's it.
That's
That's
annoying,
what I-
though. That shit is annoying.
I'd be like, all right, go back to
Yeah, I
bed.
mean, that shit is annoying. All right, have either one of y'all done this, or would you do this? Have a movie marathon, like lay in bed and watch movies all day on New Year's
Oh
Day.
yeah, I would love it.
No,
I would
I've
love
never
that.
done it.
I don't think I've done it, but I would love that.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't do it?
Why not?
I got too much shit to do.
Is it fucking in between there?
Yeah, of course.
I said, is it some fucking in between there somewhere?
I mean, if it required me to have a day off, yeah, I would.
Thanks, of course. Let me see if
So you got too much shit to do. Huh?
Niggas got shit to do. Days off.
you're supposed to smash a peppermint pig. You're supposed to smash a peppermint pig.
What
What's
the
the
fuck
mess?
is what's a peppermint pig?
It's a peppermint pig, man.
But what's the peppermint pig?
What-
What does it do? Never heard of that shit like that.
This is white people shit. It's white people shit. It's candy. It's a peppermint pig. You're supposed to
Peppermint
smash
pig.
it.
What?
It's just like it's some kind of tradition, like jumping over the broom or some shit. But it's what it is. All right, host a New Year's Eve party.
Yes.
I'm not
I
doing
have
that.
and I will.
I don't want to do that. It'd be too noisy. You know?
I have and I will. I love to host. I don't host that much right now, but I love to host.
All right, toss a coin.
No.
Never did it.
I think I did that when I was a young boy. Yeah, I think I did that when I was a young boy. Okay, specifically, this is a thing. The first person that comes to your house.
Has to be a man.
Has to be a
The
man.
one who walks through has to be a man.
Correct.
I'm
Yeah.
the only nigga that's walking through that motherfucker.
Eesh.
Yeah, I believe in that. I'll make you go outside and walk back in if you already inside.
You're not making me walk outside. You wild.
Yeah, because the first person like that's crossed your door, your threshold should be a man.
But I'm not going outside. I'm already in the house. You wild.
Oh yes,
So
honey,
why-
you
what's
sure
the-
will.
why?
No, I'm just joking.
What's the backstory on that?
Huh?
What's the backstory?
It's
on
just a superstition
Right,
because you know
It's
a
like a
man
protection
brings-
superstition.
Yeah, protection and strength and honor, etc. That's the things you want in your home.
Make a toast.
that? Yes, I've done it before.
Yeah, I've done it before. Eesh.
Yeah, make a toast.
Yeah, I'm not saying that shit. They wild. There's a lot of white people shit on here that I'm skipping, y'all. So just bear with me for a second. You supposed to jump in it like a pool of water or some shit.
Nope, not doing that.
And I'm not doing that. I'm good. Oh, the sparklers. Have y'all done the sparklers?
Yes.
Yeah, I did that when I was a kid. That was the thing. Did y'all ever had a box of sparklers? That shit was
Yeah.
the thing when I was. This is the shit I hate. Those little noise popper joints that you blow in and make noise.
Oh yeah.
No, not the poppers. No. The joints that you blow in and make noise like.
Yeah.
Oh, the things that
Oh yeah, hate them.
Yeah, I hate.
But I have done it. But yeah, I don't like them.
You doing it now? Yeah, I'm not doing it. All right, this is a good one. Do you get dressed up?
Yes, I have. I
I
have.
don't think I've ever gotten dressed up because I never went to a New Year's party. Unless we was like chilling on a block and we was just chilling. We wasn't getting dressed.
Yeah, I never went outside
Right.
of the block.
Yeah.
Never went to like a bar,
Right.
party, nothing like
Oh,
that. No.
I have.
Okay, he's just getting dressed up, y'all.
Yes.
Make sure y'all put y'all answers in that chat.
You get dressed up every January. Like you get dressed and just to sit in. I mean, just. To
Oh
party in the
no,
living
no.
room?
Only when I'm going out. Like
He
only when
said
I'm
just to
going
sit
out.
in your living room.
But no, not to say. I know people that do.
Yeah, people
Like,
do
you
do
know,
that,
people
but
do
that is
do that.
insane.
But no, I'm cool. Like I'm in my PJs, something comfy.
Right. Get naked. Put a robe on.
Right. or
Like, they could
something.
really be in bed though. Like I really literally be in bed. Like
Like,
with
I
the
don't even.
covers on.
That's probably one of the only nights that I go to sleep early.
Like I really be
Cause you
tired.
don't be wanting to do it.
Right. Because I will hear the fucking noise. All right. I know y'all have done this before, but would y'all still do this? Do the countdown.
Yeah. And as I'm doing the countdown, I'm sending all of my text messages.
I can't. Each don't send me no text on New Year's. You even be like Happy New Year.
Messages. Y'all know how I do y'all in our
Don't
group
do it.
chat.
Don't do it, man.
Doing something.
Now, are you counting down?
I mean, I'm asleep. I don't even knock out. And then turn the TV on while it's coming down. And I'm like, all right, it's 24. Like,
All right, let me see how white Ish is. If she did this one, Ish, have you ever thrown water out the window?
No. What did I never heard of that one?
That's the thing. You never heard of that?
No, I never
Oh,
heard
that's
of
been a
that
thing since I was little. I remember
Really?
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the John. You gotta
Yeah.
pop the piston and
Right.
throw it
Throw it
out.
out of.
Right.
Okay. No, I never did that.
Yeah, I remember that, John. All right, this is also on the other side of that. Hang an onion on your door. I remember this when I was a kid, so.
Nah, that's some ghost shit.
That's some ghost shit.
That's evil spirits or something.
All right, would y'all wear white or have you ever worn white? On New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, you're supposed to wear white.
No. No.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh my God.
White beater. Like,
White wife beater.
I'm gonna ask Ish this one. No, you said you be asleep, but you can answer as well. I'm at Ish. Are you extra careful about the underwear you choose on New Year's Eve?
I free ball.
Free ball.
Free
We
ball.
team
I
free
don't
ball
want
over here on
undies.
Uncensored
What?
Minds.
Who wears
man.
undies in the
On
house?
Uncensored Minds, we are team
I
free
mean,
ball.
maybe if I'm going out or something.
Right,
but
if you was going out, would you put on some special drawers?
special draws, matching draws, special.
Well, like the little lace drawers, the
Yeah,
special
yeah,
drawers.
yeah,
Y'all
yeah. I
have
mean, I
special
definitely
drawers?
would. That's why I said, like, and most of the time I would be getting dressed, like I would be wearing a dress or something like that. So yeah, I guess my undies would be special and sexy, and
You got on your regular boxer briefs, or what you doing?
yeah, nigga, I'm Douglas.
All right, would y'all eat 12 grapes at midnight?
this whole little 12 grapes under the table thing is
Right.
wild.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I know. I've never done it. I probably wouldn't do it. No.
What is for the year represent each year?
Right.
Yeah.
A month
Or
in a
eat
year.
month.
Is that why like our months be so fucked up? Sometimes like 'cause we follow this tradition shit.
Maybe. I
1 month Tahiti, the other 2 months niggas going to war.
don't know what, right?
All right, this is the last one. You supposed to open all your doors and windows.
We live in Philadelphia
Facts.
or the surrounding suburbs. For one, it's cold. And for two, no.
Facts, it'd be too cool.
Either have
I remember doing that shit when I was a kid, though. No, I remember doing that shit when I was a kid. I remember my mom making me do that shit when I was a
you
kid.
either have an intruder or an animal. In your
All right,
house.
facts.
Raccoon, possum,
Facts.
dog, cat.
Something.
No, hell no.
Facts.
What's your answer, Ish?
No. Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, I remember my mom making me do this shit as a kid, but that was the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day
So
traditions, people.
that's why we stand on that real quick. What is y'all two wildest New Year's Eve story? And then y'all in the comments, what's y'all wildest New Year's Eve story ever?
I have a wild New Year's Eve story because I be chilling. Like, I don't go to parties, nothing like that. At the most part, I probably was in the house with my girl, having a sip of the bubbly.
Okay. You each?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, mine's, I think I told this story on here before. Mine's was in Times Square. First of all, I will never do
Yes, why
Times
was you at Times
Square
Square on New Year's? You was
again.
wild.
I was married at the time.
Stayed there for 16 hours.
Yes, you was wild.
We was there. We stayed in Manhattan, so
Right.
it was cool because we was able to just like walk. We stayed a couple days earlier prior, but it was just freezing cold.
Right,
I
and
was
too many
dumb
people.
drunk.
Stupid.
I was nowhere to go to the bathroom, so I'm going in down a dark street to pee. Like it just was bad. So yeah, that was my wildest, craziest New Year's Eve, and never again.
Would y'all get white girl wasted on New Year's?
Yep, I have been. Pissy issy.
Yeah, I think that's
If y'all's in the comments want to know what y'all wildest
right.
New Year's Eve party. I'm feeling it, man.
I think that time has passed. I'm not getting white girl wasted.
I get white
You
girl
already know
wasted
what I
on
did.
Tuesdays.
I kid.
Because we in this movement of going back 20 years and bringing charges up on people and getting money.
Thanks.
I will not tell you what mine was, because she might be watching the show.
Can't.
What's up, Nell? Go to 60 seconds.
Man, it is what it is. We are winding down to the regular season of the NFL. We are now entrenched into week 16 with one more week to go. The playoff race is definitely heating up. We had some teams clinch some playoff berths. If you are a representative of the NFC, you have the San Francisco 49ers that clinch a spot. Philadelphia Eagles have clinched a spot. The Dallas Cowboys have clinched a spot. And also, for the first time in, about 15 years, Detroit Lions have clinched a playoff spot. Not only did they clinch a playoff spot, but they won their conference or their division. They won their division for the first time in 30 years, which is a big deal for Detroit. On the AFC side, you have the Baltimore Ravens clinching a playoff spot. The Kansas City Chiefs also clinching a playoff spot. And third team so far, look it up. So I want to make sure I don't leave somebody's team out the mix. I don't want to have to fight y'all.
What are you looking for now?
The third team in the AFC who clinched.
It's Baltimore. Probably the Chiefs.
Chiefs is second. Standings, here it is. So you have in the Miami
Miami, my
Dolphins.
bad.
So you have right now Baltimore. Actually, tonight's T's team. So all three of our teams have made the playoffs. T's team with the win tonight over the Jets.
Shout out to my Browns. Put some
Browns.
respect on our name.
Playoff spot. So it is now Baltimore Ravens, the Miami Dolphins, the Cleveland Browns, and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Put some respect on the doodle heads.
Who have clinched playoff spots. And I'm speaking a little bit too soon because the Chiefs actually have not clinched a playoff spot yet. Only three teams on the AFC have Baltimore, Cleveland, and Miami. And on the NFC side, there are four teams that have clinched: the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Detroit Lions, and the San Francisco 49ers have clinched berths. So this week right here is pivotal for those that are in the playoff race to see exactly who clinches another spot and who will be moving on to the playoffs.
I think whoever wins home field advantage wins the NFC.
So you got records here right now. Let me just read the records of these teams in the NFC who are fighting for that number one spot. It is right now between San Francisco 49ers, Philadelphia Eagles, and Dallas Cowboys who are vying for that first place spot. With San Francisco right now, even though the record is 11-4, the same record as the Eagles, they have a tiebreaker over the Eagles.
Wait a minute. Detroit can't win that?
No.
Okay.
No. Detroit is 11-4 as well, but they lost to the Eagles.
Solid.
So you have the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers right now vying for that spot. Even though Detroit is 11-4, Detroit actually could if the Eagles and 49ers lose out.
Yeah, both teams.
And they win out. Yeah. They could win. So you got a lot of parity in the NFL right now.
I want to ask Ish.
Yeah.
Do you think your team can win if they don't get home field advantage?
That'll be tough.
After y'all performances the past
Right.
5 weeks now.
Yeah,
4
yeah.
weeks.
I think that would be tough for us to pull it off. We can pull it off, but I think it would be tough.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now wrap up.
Yeah, so that's the NFL. We got basketball, and that. So, one thing before we get out of here, I know we do this often, and it's just in my character to always say thank you. I know my co-hosts share the sentiments, share the same sentiments when we say thank you. We appreciate you for 163 episodes rocking with us, no matter if it was Sunday Wind Down, if it was Uncensored Minds, if it's now Uncensored Minds Reloaded. We totally appreciate you for spending your Sundays with us. From our live shows to our tape shows to intimate conversations to Make It Make Sense to Raw Honey to Game 7, Tailor-Made Kicks, the plethora of options that you have here. We truly appreciate your presence and just you being you. I know we get on it a lot, but we genuinely, truly love you. We absolutely love you. I love you.
Love you.
Make sure you put the I in there. Make sure you put the I in.
love you, and we appreciate you to death. To all of our new people that we have picked up along the way over 2023, and even our past members from our past years, I want to say thank you, and allow yourself to grow, be it 2023 and or 2024. Allow yourself the maturation process of learning, of doing, and experiencing life. You do those things, your 2024 or any year that you're residing in will be a memorable one.
Amen.
Uncensored Minds, episode 163. I want to say one last thing. Happy New Year's, bitches.
Happy New Year. Oh, I said Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
My bad. Happy New Year.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
New
Is that really a
Year's.
thing?
What? No.
The S at
Yes,
the
the
end.
S
Is
is
that really a
definitely
thing?
a
Yes.
Happy New Year. Everybody
Happy
be
New Year.
safe.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Safe.
Hopefully you have a beautiful, prosperous New Year. Safe, sound, and healthy.
Yes.
Healthy. Get healthy.
All right, people, we are out of here. Deuces.
Deuces.